Welcome. Today I bring you the preview of the next chapter of The Ambassador's Daughter. Isabel pretends not to know Sancar, but he tells her that he knows she speaks Turkish and knows him. Isabel says he is the heartless man who turned his back on Nair, and for what he did he is going to hell. Geddes and Nair take Elvan to the house. She asks them to take her to a cab stand. So Geddes asks her if she plans to go to the mansion. Elvan replies that she won't go there since she was kicked out, but she can stay at the hotel. Nair tells her that he will welcome her at his new house and that when Sancar shows up he will take care of everything. Geddes comments that Sancar doesn't answer, so Nair says that she is very worried about it. Sancar chases Isabel to ask about Nair, but Isabel says she can't talk about her patients. Sancar tells her he is asking about her friend. Isabel tries to throw him out, but he tells her there is something she needs to know. Isabel tells him she needs to see some patients and then she will talk to him, but Sancar tells her that if she plans to call Nair to ask for instructions she won't be able to, since she got Nair cut off. Isabel says that he is a bad person, so Sancar replies that he is capable of doing anything to find out the truth. Nair and Geddes try to communicate with Sancar, but he doesn't answer. Elvan is going out, so Geddes worries and wants to accompany her, but Elvan refuses and leaves crying, saying he just wants to get some air. So Nair laments that she is ruining everyone. Yaya goes to the mansion with Halis and Manek. Gulsiye asks about Elvan, so enraged Yaya yells at him that Elvan is not coming back and that even his name is banned there. Gulsiye goes to talk to Halis, who laments about what happened, saying that the family has been destroyed and faints. Elvan sees everyone going to the hospital, so she goes after them worried. She arrives with Yaya and asks him what happened, but he yells at her and Manek blames her for Halis's heart attack. Nair and Geddes organize the house. While Nair unpacks the suitcases she finds a notebook she hides from Geddes. So Geddes gets upset feeling she doesn't trust him. Nair follows him and asks him to stay with her until they know something about Sancar. They talk about when they met and Nair shows him the notebook she hid, telling him that she wrote there when she was in the psychiatric ward. Geddes asks her why she gives it to him. Nair replies that he is right, that she can't tell the half-truth and hide things from her best friend. So she gives him permission to open it. He notices that the first writing is remembering her daughter's name. So he asks her if she forgot things and if with the fall she had a head injury. Nair remembers when she was hospitalized and Isabel was taking care of her. She remembers that she didn't even know who Melik's father was and that she even forgot her daughter's name. She also remembers the happiness she felt when she found out that Melik was Sancar's daughter and not Akin's daughter. Nair tells Geddes that she did not know if Melik was the fruit of Akin's abuse and that is why she almost to reject her. She also remembers when Isabel gave her that notebook to write her thoughts and she wrote that note reminding herself of her daughter's name and repeatedly saying that she should never forgive Sancar. Geddes feels bad for her. Nair asks her to call Sancar again. Geddes gets upset and does so, but Sancar does not answer, so she says she will go find out where he went. Nair comments that she will call Guven to know if he finally told him where Akin was or not, but his cell phone is still incommunicado. Geddes tells him that he will take care of it and go personally to see Guven. She thanks him and talk about Sancar, Guven and Akin. They also talk about the money they will pay Guven and the deal they made. Geddes leaves and at that moment Zara, Kavarek and Melik arrive. They tell Nair that Halis had a heart attack and that's why they wanted to leave Melik to go to the hospital, so Nair gets worried. At the hospital they are told that Halis is fine, so they are happy. Elvan celebrates, but Yaya continues to be angry with her. So Elvan instructs Gulsiye so she can take care of everything alone. Yaya kicks Elvan out of the hospital, so the two argue. Zara and Kavarek arrive, so they greet Elvan and ask about Hatice and Sancar. Isabel sees Sancar sitting where Nair always was, so she comments to him that Nair and Melik always sat in that chair. He asks how long Nair was there, but Isabel doesn't answer. Sancar asks why Nair gave birth in a psychiatric hospital, so Isabel blames him. Sancar tells her that a year after the breakup he went looking for her, but when he calls Nair she was with another man and asks if Nair was actually in the mental hospital at the time. She tells him about someone named Othello. So Sancar thinks that was the name of the man Nair was with and gets furious. Melik is organizing her clothes and sadly remembers her times in Sancar's house. where Minek mistreated her. Nair sees that Melik has left a space in the closet, so Melik says that space is for her father to put his clothes. Nair tells her that Sanjar will not live with them, so Melik is saddened and says that if her father can't be with them, at least she wants to see things of him in the house, but Nair refuses. Sanjar asks Isabel who Othello is. Isabel replies that Othello is a play and tells his story, telling him that suspicion is poison and that he is no different from Othello, since by a red belt he led Nair to a precipice. Sanjar is saddened and after thinking about it asks her if it is true then that Nair threw herself off a cliff, but Isabel tells him that he should look for the answers in his heart. Sanjar says that his heart is so clouded that he cannot find the answer. Isabel tells him that a light will appear and that she will go for a gift for him. Sanjar stops her and asks what happened to the man who cheated on Othello. Isabel replies that he was punished with oblivion. Sanjar asks if then, even though that man poisoned Othello with suspicion causing Othello to kill his wife, still the fault is Othello's. Isabel replies that she never said that and that conclusion is his. Isabel leaves while Sanjar sadly sits next to Nair's chair. And so we end this preview, until next time.